Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to HemingwayLand.com, your source for quality, affordable land in the states of New Mexico and Hawaii. This is our preview, our weekly preview of all the properties going live on the website for tomorrow, Friday, September 18th, 2020. Before I get to that, as always, do want to thank all the people who bought land from us these past 7 days. It was a tame week. It was a laid-back week of sales compared to what we've experienced the last, basically since March. Of course, I guess that's to be expected when your inventory has dwindled to fewer than 40 properties. Whatever the case, we're working on it, guys. We're working on new stuff every week. So do want to thank Amy, who scooped up that new 1 acre in Taos County, 2 adjacent half-acre lots. Excellent choice. Great purchase. Thank you to her. Joe bought some land from us in Socorro County. Juan and Nicole picked up Tierra Verde lot out there in Cibola County. Aaron picked up the last of the Highland Meadows properties in Valencia County, and Tam scooped up that new Aloha Estates property in Hawaii. Before I get to the new properties going live on the website this week, guys, I do want to direct your attention to the Twitter account of esteemed presidential candidate Kanye West. And by the way, you'll know this is Kanye's Twitter account because of its characteristic restraint, aversion to hyperbole, and reasoned arguments. Whatever the case, it came to my attention this past week that he tweeted, "Buy land!" And then he wrote, "Use the government money and buy land." And then he followed that one up with, "Buy property." So, if any of you guys are on the fence about buying some, there you go. What else do you need? Really. Anyway, that said, new properties going live this week. First one is in Cibola County. Cibola County, guys. This one over here, CBNM 7187 in Fence Lake. It's in the Indian Knolls Ranch subdivision. It's about 20 acres, priced at $27,000. And much like 80 Supergroup Berlin, this property will take your breath away. For the record, guys, I've had that chestnut in my back pocket for some time, waiting to use it on just the right property. So it gives you an idea of exactly how good this one's going to be, because I'm doing shtick. I'm doing prepared material. Anyway, as noted, 20 acres sits just south here of Highway 36, very close to Fence Lake, east of Fence Lake, north of Quemado. This is in a part of Cibola County we have not previously bought land in, closer out here to this region. Also in a subdivision we have never previously bought land in before. That being said, as you can see from the headline, large corner lot with power and underground utilities. I, of course, will have a video up on the listing page tonight where I will go into great detail at length. First off, that's the property, corner lot, road access along both sides. This is a main road through this subdivision, by the way. Excellent plat map. We got a really good plat map for this time. For all of you who like looking at plat maps, and I always kvetch that I get nothing out of this. This is one you can actually look at, read, and discern information from. It's valuable, unlike what we usually get. Anyway, point being, close to Quemado Lake out here. This is gorgeous. Plenty of boating and fishing and general relaxation activities, etc. The property itself, let's tell you what. So this is coming in off the highway. Really nice road access here. It's a really nice subdivision. The gate is kind of buried into the ground, so there's no lock, no gate code, nothing you need to have. But obviously it's a pretty nice area. It's got utilities running all throughout the subdivision. That includes power at the lot line. Again, properties on Indian Knolls Road. Power at the lot line, as well as underground utilities. There's telecom in the area. Corner lot, as noted. And let me just go down here to the drone shots, and I'll show you guys. This is, well, first of all, we're doing this now on some of our listings. This is the general size, shape, location, outline of the property. But as you can see here, you've got about 3/4 of the southern part of the property. Some nice forestry out there, not too dense, not the kind of thing where you need to spend $1 million to chop down trees to find any kind of land to build on. But also, let's go back here a second. But also this nice cutout area here along the north part of the property. You've got some fencing along here on the western side of the property. It doesn't run the entire length of the property, but it is there. Power, of course, again, at the lot line. And if we go to the next drone shot right here, you can see this is the view looking north. This is how gorgeous it is out here. And you can see, you can get a better sense of that you do have space here on the land to build. Or because there's no county zoning ordinance, there are no covenants, no restrictions, no HOA, and no dues. Because of all of that, you can actually camp. You can RV out here. You can do things like a tiny home, a shipping container home. You're really close to the Cibola National Forest, so if you want to come out here and build a hunting cabin or even want to hunt on the property, you will be able to do those things. This one's really good. I really like this one, guys. This is You know, occasionally we get these things that come across the desk where you're just shocked that anybody wants to sell the property for as little as they want to sell it for. Something that is genuinely this nice, this pretty. And also, county valuation on this land is like $35,000. This is what the county values it at. So, you know, we're offering at $27,000. This is a really good deal on property. I highly encourage you guys to check this one out. Everybody who's been calling me about that property we listed in Colorado that sold in a day, you want something similar to that? I mean, I think this one's even better. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. With all that said, also in New Mexico this week, down in San Miguel County, we've got another property out by the Conchas Lakes in the Rancho Lake Conchas subdivision. SMNM 4404, 5 acres, priced at $7,000. For the record, guys, this one, we had listed 2 lots out here. One was right here, and one was up the road over here. We have recycled the photos from those because it's basically the exact same view in the photos. Also, it saves you, the buyer, some money. That's why this one is priced at $7,000 as opposed to $8,000 or $9,000. Whatever the case, if you come down here, as always, we've got pictures of the nearby body of water out there, Lake Conchas, where, of course, boating, fishing, jet skiing, general relaxation. You wouldn't guess that you could jet ski out here because my photographer was out here in the middle of COVID, but so the thing was closed down. But yeah, a lot of good activities out here at the lake. And then you've got this property, which is in a subdivision. Actually, the whole subdivision is basically, it's got power throughout it, but this is the only road in the entire remote subdivision that has underground utilities, which is why when you come back here to the map, hang on, not that map, this map. Come back here to the map, you will actually see people living out here along just specifically this road and nowhere else. This subdivision, by the way, guys, is like this. It's massive. It is easily over 10,000 acres. And this is the only road with underground utilities. So you figure it out. Point being, this is another really good property. I was actually surprised at how quickly the last 2 that we listed out here sold. So once that happened and once inventory dwindled so much, I just started saying buy it to a whole bunch of stuff. And this is a lead that had come across our desk a few months ago, and so I decided to pick this one up. Again, as you can see, a lot of the neighbors out here, pretty simple living. They've got mobile homes with permanent foundations. It's not the kind of property you can RV on indiscriminately, but you know, it is an excellent spot for a home site, close to the lake, relatively close to Tucumcari and to Las Vegas, not the real Las Vegas, but the New Mexico one, etc. So, another good one. Also going live on the website this week in Hawaii, guys, we're relisting a property, HI2852. We have now almost sold this property twice. First person put down the $500 deposit and then dropped off the face of the planet. Second person put down the $500 deposit and then backed out during escrow. So we are relisting this one again. This one, of course, is in the Aloha Estate subdivision out here in the I know I'm not pronouncing that right. KAU district, down here in the southern part of the island, close to the Beltway, some nice ocean views, close to the beaches out here, the Mahana Beach, the Black Sand beaches over here, Punalu'u, and Miloli over here in the west. Yes. Power and paved road access here along this road. These Ocean View Estates properties are always really popular whenever we list these. This one just managed to kind of swing and a miss 2 times with buyers, but I really like this one, guys. Encourage you to check out the video. I think you'll like it too, particularly if you're looking for inexpensive land on a price per acre basis out there. Generally speaking, these 1 acre, 2 acre, 3 acre properties perform a lot better than these quarter acre, fifth of an acre lots that we list. So, blah, blah, blah. Finally, guys, I want to direct your attention to Grant County. Out here, we've had 2 properties, GRNM 1535 and GRNM 2108, which I will be honest with you, have sat on the website for over a year now, and they get very little attention. So I'm going to classify myself as a motivated seller at this point. We've reduced the price yet again. I think this thing originally started out at $30,000, something like that. So we're down in the territory of very little profit margin, but I would like to sell these, would like to get rid of these. We're going to offer some terms on these, so if you can't afford the full cash price, we've got some financing information on both listing pages. The 1535 property, this one right here, is, what is it, $5,000 down, $350 a month over 28 months. We're going to give you 12 months, same as cash. So if you manage to pay the whole thing off in 365 days, you will pay no more than the cash price of the $12,500. Additionally, on the 2108 page, we've got a similar offer. $5,000 down, $400 a month for 38 months, 12 months, same as cash. So again, you pay it off in 1 year, no more than the $14,999. And for the record, guys, because we are, quote, motivated sellers, if that doesn't work for you, call me, make an offer. Who knows? I'll probably say yes. We'll see. But we would like to sell these. So there you go. Anyway, with all that said, guys, thanks for watching. We're going to have a ton of new properties next week. We've got a bulk acquisition going live, as well as some new property in new subdivision in a place we have not previously listed before. And we got a bunch of stuff coming out of escrow this week. I think at least one of them will probably make it on the website next week, and then the rest will follow up the week after. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in next week's videos. Weekend begins in 3, 2, 1.